The death of General Hospital's Johnny Wactor recounted by the heartbroken friend he saved. My God, he fought to stay. On May 30, Anita Joy took to Instagram to tell the whole story of the early morning of May 25, the wee hours in which Johnny Wactor was shot and killed by thieves trying to steal his car's catalytic converter. I'm here to be his voice, she said, after such unimaginable events. Joy and the former General Hospital leading man had been friends for 8 years. The night before the day he died, they had bartended together at Level 8 restaurant in downtown LA. At the end of their shift, he walked Joy to her car. When they happened upon thieves messing with his car, everything happened in an instant, she said. I've come to describe it as a glass of water that gets tipped over, and you're scrambling to grab it and save it from spilling out completely. But it just runs through your fingertips and is gone. Wactor initially believed that his car was being towed. When it became clear that that wasn't the case, he stepped in front of Joy to shield her from harm. As I heard the shot ring into the night, he forcefully tumbled back into my arms, she said, and as I grabbed for him, I shouted, "Honey, you okay?" And he only responded, "Nope, shot." We toppled onto the street where I pushed my legs under him and tried to hold his body up while screaming for help and screaming at him to stay with me. A security guard came running and performed CPR on Wactor. Unfortunately, the shot was too close range, too extreme of a wound for him to survive it. But my God, he fought to stay, Joy said. My only peace is that I was with him and this didn't happen to him alone. My only other peace will be seeing these awful men brought to justice. Johnny Wactor's co-worker breaks silence after General Hospital actor died in my arms. Anita Joy was leaving work with Wactor when the two stumbled upon a theft in progress. The woman that General Hospital actor Johnny Wactor died while protecting earlier this week has broken her silence over the tragic incident. Anita Joy, who worked at the same restaurant as Wactor, was leaving a shift alongside him over the weekend when they came across 3 men who Wactor initially believed were towing his car. When he realized that they were actually masked thieves, he placed himself in front of his colleague just before shots rang out, ultimately costing him his life. Now Joy is speaking out after her beloved friend died in her arms. The hospitality employee took to Instagram after a few days to collect herself and her thoughts in order to be Wactor's voice after such unimaginable events, explaining that after going back and forth over what to share with the world about the unimaginable experience, she'd come to the conclusion that she has a responsibility to Johnny. I am his voice now because otherwise he would have possibly been alone when he was killed senselessly by a coward who reacted without care of the gorgeous life he was taking, she said, adding, above all, I am here for Johnny's justice. The two were leaving a bartending shift in downtown Los Angeles at about 3 a.m. on May 25 when they noticed a group of men working around his vehicle. We cautiously approached the men, she said, noting that they were no threat, and that the actor kept his cool as he always did. He calmly told the crew that he owned the vehicle, and they needed to go with his hands open to his sides in peace before the shot rang out, and he forcefully tumbled back into her arms. She grabbed him as the two toppled onto the street, asking if he was all right, to which he only responded, "Nope, shot." She screamed for help, and a nearby security guard from their place of employment ran over with 911 on the phone, assisting Joy in tying her denim jacket around him in an effort to staunch the bleeding before the guard, Ryan, attempted to perform CPR. He calmly told the crew that he owned the vehicle and they needed to go with his hands open to his sides in peace before the shot rang out, and he forcefully tumbled back into her arms. She grabbed him as the two toppled onto the street, asking if he was all right, to which he only responded, "Nope, shot." She screamed for help, and a nearby security guard from their place of employment ran over with 911 on the phone, assisting Joy in tying her denim jacket around him in an effort to staunch the bleeding before the guard, Brian, attempted to perform CPR. Joy shared a compilation of photos and clips featuring the late soap star as well, adding a heartfelt memorialization as she looked back on his genuine nature and magnetic energy. "It just filled your heart to be around him," he wrote. "He called me Anita Bonita, and I hope the stamp of his voice saying that every time I saw him never leaves my memory. Absolutely one of the best men I've ever known." She added, "My heart is shattered with his loss, but I believe I've gained the best guardian angel out there," before calling for the criminals to be brought to justice and for her employer to provide parking for their late-hour staff as they originally promised, demanding a response to the tragedy that prevents anything like this ever happening again. Wactor's death was formally ruled a homicide by the Los Angeles County Medical Examiner, who confirmed that the 27-year-old died of a gunshot wound to the chest. His killer is still unidentified and at large.